Hello everyone, this is Anna with My Crafting World. Glad you made it back. And if you're new to my channel and just happen to stumble upon it, I would love it if you subscribed to my channel and see what kind of videos I put out. Really good. So with further ado, I have a project share that a few weeks ago I was like, I didn't know what to make. I know what I felt like making, but it's not the right time of the year. But that's why we're crafters and we get to do what we want. I just took all my Halloween stuff out and started to make a mini album. So this is the mini album that I came up with. And it's been a couple of weeks since I finished it, but this is the outside. This is the front. This is a Martha Stewart chipboard piece, along with the hawk or hawk, I guess. It looks like a hawk. Anyway, so I went ahead and put a little roof. It's a house. I put a roof and some old shingles, that I made out of a circle punch. And I just, lined them up or scattered them about and had it as the roof of the house. And I put an orange tree back here behind this little mansion, because to me it looks like a mansion. And I just did half the tree, and so it's peeking out from the back. And then the spine, I forgot, I think it's a 2.5-inch spine. No, it's a 3-inch spine. And I had this spider in my stash, and I had this die cut. So I went ahead and just put the spider going up to its home. And then this background paper is just like the Starry Night, I guess, where you can see all the little stars and whatnot. And then on the back side, this has another, creepy tree, part of a creepy tree upwards. And that's the night scene. And then for the closure, all I did was, I put a little key on here to open the mansion. And right here is a clasp that I use to go ahead and either close it or open it. And those are attached by a little eyelet. So I'm just going to go in here and open this up. Okay, and there we go. Open the mini album, and here is the inside. Like I said, I was feeling very Halloweenish, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to make, but I thought I would go ahead and give it a try. So this is a little spider, one of those spider rings that we all get from Dollar Tree. This is another little spider that comes with, I believe, this die. And these are, I have some name brand and I have some generics, and I forgot which one's which. So this is one die that I had, and this is another. And just put a little pocket here, put a little ghost. This I know is generic, and he was in my stash. Guys, remember when I did the embellishment box last year for Halloween? A lot of this stuff comes from what was in the box. So this was inside one of the box, and I just love that little skeleton. And the back is sticky, so I just removed the sticky layer and then put glue on the bottom half so that he doesn't stick to anything. So this is a little pocket right here, and this is a bat that I cut out of glitter paper. And these are picture mats that I made, and I made it, creepy but colorful. So there's a lot of color in here, kind of creepy-ish, but there's a lot of color in here. So the photo mats, I just went over the mats with, it's like a grayish color I had gotten at Michael's. It's like a silver or something. So the mats kind of look like little tombstones, and I inked all the edges, and this one's popped up on some, I think it's chipboard, because I didn't want it too thick, because I knew it was going to go in the pocket. So you can put a picture there, and you can actually put a picture on the back if you wanted to, and then put a caption or a sentiment or something at the bottom. That's one of the mats. And the other one I just made flat so that I didn't put the little bottom on it, because again, I knew it was going to go in the pocket, but it is made, I did cut it out of the decorative paper. And this is the paper. It was a hot buy paper pad from Michael's. And then this is the larger photo mat. And this one I didn't pop up on dimension just because, again, I knew it was going to go in a pocket. And I don't want things to, you know, fit super tight in there to where it's hard to get in and out. So these are the picture mats that I made for this pocket. And they go right in there. There we go. And then on this side, I went ahead and cut some trees. First of all, some trees for the background and some bats flying around with some ghosts flying out. And I used the same background paper for both sides. And then on this one is a little coffin that I cut out, and I think I had made a card or something, and I still had my template, so I went ahead and cut out this little coffin. And this little coffin has some twine on there that we can open, and this is a picture mat that opens to each side. Okay, so picture, 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 and then right here, and of course you can do one right there as well. So this one closes back up with that little twine, and I left plenty of space in between each page so that if something bulks up with pictures, you know, it still has plenty of space. And I used some glitter paper for the space, you know, for this little gusset. And then turning the page on this side, all I did on this side was I went ahead, and this is my bat page. Oh, sorry. This is my bat page, and I put a couple of sentiments that were in a little sheet that someone had sent. So I just used that, and I think it was in one of the embellishment boxes or in a swap, one of the two. And it says that ugliness hurts like physical pain, and then the fragile texture of a spider's web. So I just glued a couple of these Michael spiders here on the corners, along with this ribbon. This ribbon, I believe, was one that my BFF sent me. So I went ahead and just put one strip on each side to leave plenty of room for pictures. And then turning the page, I put another little pocket on this page, and with a couple of picture mats. And this one, you know, they're just regular picture mats with no, you know, not any special shape. And then this one has that owl right in the center, and I thought he looked good there. But of course you can cover it with a picture, and this is open on the top as well, just in case you have a picture that's a little bit bigger than the bottom space. So that goes in like that. You can tuck that in there, or you can tuck this under if you don't want it to pop out at all. And then on this side, this is another part. I don't even know if I showed you guys that. This is a part of the top of the, this peeks through the top of the house. So hopefully you can kind of see what it looks like. It kind of, it has different levels, I guess. So we're on this page. Okay, so on this page, of course, it's got the pockets with the mats, and over here I had made these little tombstones with it was the clay. So I made the tombstones, then I had painted them like a darker gray, and then I put some black around the edges, and then painted the RIP in black. And then this guy was in a swap not long ago, so this was my, this one had mostly purples, so I went ahead and used that flower right there next to the tombstone, and then a green one right here, and then I put another one of those spiders on this side. And then I have that Martha Stewart spider edge punch, so I went ahead and punched that edge with the spider web. I put some green glitter paper right here, and then right here, this one says someone digging in the ground. So with a tombstone, I guess you would have to, right? So, and this right here is some of that that cloth, that cheese, well, it's not cheesecloth, but that eerie looking, covering that we can get at Dollar Tree. So I put that on the front of this pocket, and then on the top is one of the owls from this page right here. I just put some triple thick on him just to make him shine a little bit, you know, kind of shiny. And this is the top of the roof, and this is one of those little fences, almost to mimic, I guess, this right here on the top of the house, you know, kind of. And this would be the roof, and there are a couple of, you know, the top of the tree where the owl is actually sitting on. And the mats that I made for this page are, this one's a large tag, and you guys sent me this spider, so I went ahead and put him on the top. I secured the ribbon with the Tim Holtz tiny attacher, just because I didn't want it coming off or anything. And then I did ink the edges with that silverish, I threw it away because it was really super dry. I had to go over it, you know, again and again, just to get some color in there. And then this one is an owl with the flower on the front, again with the purples. And then you guys had sent me this little flower. All I did was replace the center with a purple halfback pearl. And then again, I went ahead and secured that with a tiny staple. And then this one is another little tombstone, and I just cut the top of a, I don't remember what kind of die it was, but I cut the top and put a top on there, you know, just to make it look a little prettier and give it a little more color. And then again, you can put a picture on the back if you wanted to. So those are the 3 tags that are in this pocket, and there's our owl. See how it's the same owl? He just has some triple thick on the top. And then I went ahead and cut the spider web with glitter paper, and then there, that goes in there just like that. And let me tell you guys, it made me happy to work on something, you know, something other than what I was working on, you know, just regular crafts. I wanted to do something different. And then I flipped the page over, and on this page again, I left this one it kind of, you know, with a lot of space for pictures. And these, I had gotten these at Tuesday morning, and for these, all I did was I went ahead and stickled the inside of the you know, the cavities, just because I wanted him to look a little eerier, I guess. And then this one is another one that I have in my stash. I had gotten these from Allie last year, and I just kind of dirtied him up with some black ink, and then I put a purple flower right in the center between all the 3 skulls. And then on this side, I really like this page. This is one of those poles. Of course, you can see that it's got the signs pointing to different directions. And again, all these little sentiments come off of that one page that one of you guys sent me. And these eyes are just so creepy. Somebody sent them. I'm sorry, I don't remember who sent what, because in the end I put everything together. But yeah, so the eyes are kind of creepy, and I thought, you know, one is kind of blue and the other one is like a honey color, and I just thought, yeah, you know what, I think it looks good right there. So I really like this page just because of the eyes. But yeah, I made the little, you know, the little sign pole, and it says empty rooms through no possible escape through the empty rooms. Okay, the light flickered, there seemed no possible escape through the empty rooms. And I put them all together and made that little sign. So I thought I really like that. Okay, so on the next page, I flip it over, and these actually I had made for I don't remember what I had made for, but I had some leftovers, so I used the 2 banners here, and I put you know, some rickrack on there. One of you guys sent me the rickrack and the the baker's twine, and I went ahead and put them on there, and a couple of flowers. This was a strip that one of you guys has sent me, and it was a sticky strip, and it had skulls going all, you know, up and down. And I just cut one of the skulls out with the bones, and I put them right here. And then on this one, you guys had sent me this as well. I don't have any of those. I don't know where they came from, but I really liked it. So I went ahead and put this one on this banner along with a flower. You guys sent me the flower as well. And I put a little bow right here on the top, and I put a little trick-or-treat pumpkin on this corner. And I really like that purple. And I put some more rickrack right here. And I really like that purple with the black. I really like that color. But that is that page. And on the last page, I flip it over. On the last page, all I did was put this bow that one of you guys sent me. And here's another one of those pumpkins that I cut out. I'm sorry, the skulls that I cut out. And then for this one, I don't believe it had the flower in the center. I think I put the flower in the center. But again, plenty of room for pictures. And on the last page, I went ahead and made another pocket and put the little tombstones on there, and I just inked them up with the sponge to where they look kind of, you know, old and dirty. And I put the spider web here, the same color as the pocket, and I put another spider right at the corner, and it says, "Quietly laid at last upon the turbulent heart." And then the little ghosts flying out. And here's another one, and this one is supposed to be like a little window, and there's a pumpkin peeking out that window. And then 2 picture mats that you can put, you know, a sizable picture on there. And that is how I finished off my mini album. And I really, really, really enjoyed making it because I was in the mood. You know, I was in the mood for a Halloween, you know, project of, you know, of any kind. And there we go, guys. I just wanted to share with you my project that I made really quick. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. Thanks a lot, guys.